This is NHTV2, North Haven Government Television, a service of North Haven Community Television. The following program is brought to you through the support of the Town of North Haven.
Good evening. I'd like to call the Tuesday, March 27, 2017 North Haven Fire Commission meeting to order. I'd like to ask for the approval of the minutes of the Board of Fire Commission meeting held on 2/27/18.
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Any question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. The Chief's report.
Chief's report, we'll start with alarms. 2017 at this time, we were at 1,073 alarms. At this point this year, we're at 1,127, an increase of 54 alarms. Since our last Board of Fire Commission meeting, we provided ALS Intercept, which is our paramedic transporting to the hospital, on 13 different occasions. We responded to the highway on 14 different occasions. 70% of our calls were EMS related, and approximately 346 incidents since our last meeting, 91 of which were overlapping, which again is consistent with our records thus far of 26% being overlapping. That covers our alarms. Regarding our budget, we are at 80.8% spent on our budget, and we were at 80.8% this time last year. So we're, and I double checked that just to make sure. Since our last Board of Fire Commission meeting, we've pulled in $7,200 and 32 cents in permit fees, bringing our overall total in permits to just over $1 million since we started collecting fees. And that's in our current budget. Regarding the Fire Marshal's office, since our last meeting, 35 inspections, 10 re-inspections for a total of 45. We've issued 3 abatement orders, and we reviewed 39 different plan reviews or permits since that time. Regarding training, I'll keep this month's training brief. Companies have been working extensively, both volunteer and career, on engine and truck company operations, as well as some RIC training, which is a rapid intervention crew, which is more or less mayday of firefighters, rescuing a firefighter who's downed. And we're doing that because we've been fortunate enough to have 2 residential homes that are slated to be demolished in the near future, donated to us by Don Mara Construction. Some paperwork gets signed that allows us to be in the building and release liability off of the respective owner. And we've been able to do some very extensive training, and we're grateful for that opportunity, because for firemen to actually have hands-on a building, house that we can actually start performing different evolutions on in terms of opening up walls and floors and ceilings and things of that sort. It's really quite the advantage. So attendance has been great through the month of this last month with training, and the guys are getting a lot out of it. Regarding correspondence, I have no other correspondence other than the routine day-to-day correspondence, and got a couple things for executive session. And that's my chief's report.
Any questions of the chief regarding his report? I'd just like to make a comment. I'm pleased that we're at the same level we were as far as the budget is concerned, 80.8%. That's always a bone of contention, obviously.
Sure.
And certainly, it's certainly with $1 million in total revenue being generated, for the first time ever, the North Haven Fire Department has gone from strictly a cost to the taxpayers to a revenue generator. So that's certainly deeply appreciated, and especially with these tough economic times with the state, I think every dollar counts. So, congrats on that. We appreciate it. I'll accept the motion for the chief's report.
So moved.
Do I hear a second? Question on the motion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? So moved. Correspondence. Chief, you indicated you have none. Any commissioners receive any correspondence? No?
I would like to thank the fire police for the great job they've been doing. And we always compliment the professional and the volunteers. I would like to say that they do a great job at fires and accidents, the fire police.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. Discussion of unfinished business.
The only unfinished business I have on your agenda is the CERT team. As you know, training for that's been ongoing. It's a 10-week course. They meet weekly. They're due to graduate on April 10th. I have not had invitations out to this commission yet because I'm still waiting on confirmation of a venue. As soon as I have that, I'll have written invitations out to each of the board members here. That is, we have 25 individuals that are going to graduate from that. So when you factor in their families and friends and so forth that might want to be in attendance, we're looking at approximately 100, 150 people. So we're looking for a large enough venue for that. It's going to be a good event. It's our first CERT team is graduating, and there's already a lot of momentum to get another class, possibly for the summer, but definitely for the fall. You're going to start seeing CERT members, and the public will start learning more and more about what CERT is all about. And over the summer, they're going to be at every summer concert with a presence there. They're going to be at Earth Day. They're going to be at the Spring Brawl football game. There'll be a number of events we're working on securing and notifying those individuals who run these events that the CERT team would like to be there to not only pass along public safety messages that are important, but also to continue with that recruitment. So CERT's going very well.
Can't use the high school for that?
So I actually have a request in right now for the middle school, but I have not yet heard back if that's going to be acceptable. It should be. The date's open. The only issue we're having is spring break week for the schools, so we just got to make sure that we can actually, it's not going to mess up anything else they already have planned during the absence of the students.
Well, it's great that 25 members of the CERT team are graduating. The retention has been great.
It has.
So kudos to the trainers and to the persons that are participating. I certainly deeply appreciate it.
For sure.
One other thing here, I'd like to take a moment and thank Don Marr Construction for the donation of those 2 homes for training. I think that's great of them. And as you said, there's no better training than the hands-on training and being able to get into those houses and do the things that you guys do.
Sure.
So thank you on behalf of the commission. New business of the fire department.
I have no new business that I'm aware of.
Okay. Discussion of the good of the fire department.
I have nothing.
Okay.
I have one thing on the good of the fire
Yes,
department.
Commissioner.
We had the fire department played the police department Saturday, and our commissioner here, Michael, was there, and our assistant chief was there. Unfortunately, the firefighters did not win, but our firefighter from North Haven, Mike Palmacher, stepped right to the plate, so to speak. He got the tying gold, number 1, and the second time around, he was the assist on the second tying gold. So Mike Palmacher did North Haven very proud. I'd like to thank him very much.
Well, that's great. We were well represented, that's for sure.
I have one thing, I saw something today on, I don't know if it was Facebook or whatever, about a test for firefighters.
Yeah, I was going to cover that in executive session because there's some details with that. Yep.
All right, I'll entertain a motion to move into executive session.
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good evening. I'd like to reconvene the Tuesday, March 27, 2017 North Haven Fire Commission meeting. Is there any further business coming before this commission? Is there any public comments? Here are none. I'd like to announce that the next Board of Fire Commission meeting will be held on April 24th, 2018. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
This meeting's adjourned. Thank you very much.
The preceding program is brought to you in part through a grant from the town of North Haven. Watch town meetings or other videos on demand at nhtv.com.